Hey guys, I'm back again here for day 2 of the keto diet that I've been doing for the past couple of days. As mentioned in the first video, I did begin keto, did ketosis for a few months, and great results, fantastic results. And then you kind of lose track. You have a snack here and there, and it eventually accumulates. So first thing I want to do is go right to the weigh-in this morning. I was a little surprised. Now, the first weigh-in the first day was 220, and then the second day, today, was a lot lower. Now, before I show you the results, I just want to say that that probably has to do with the fact that the first day I weighed myself in the evening. So I had eaten and so on throughout the day, and generally you're going to be heavier later in the day. In the morning, first thing in the morning before eating, after fasting all night, you will probably be at your lowest weight. So without further ado, here is my weigh-in for this morning. $216.4. Wow. Okay. A breakdown of the kinds of stuff that I ate today. So first thing in the morning, my wife made me 2 eggs. Basically just hard-boiled eggs mashed up, and a little bit of butter on those. Ate those for breakfast. A little bit later, I had a coffee with some cream in it. For lunch, I had a large amount of spinach. I had chicken pieces, bacon, cheese, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, tomato, and a container of guacamole, some carrots. Now, generally speaking, carrots are going to be a faux pas. Again, my philosophy is you may not be 100%, you may only be 80%, but that's better than 0%. And although carrots may not be perfect, they're not bad. So don't eat a ton of them. They do have sugar. They do have carbs. And, you don't want to be eating massive numbers of carrots. But again, a whole bag of carrots is probably the equivalent of a Kit Kat bar. So just keep that in mind. So that's what I had. For supper, again, I would sort of identify my supper as kind of an 80% type of meal once again, maybe even a 70% meal. Basically, I went to a grocery store, a local grocery store called Coleman's, only in Newfoundland, I think. Anyway, they have pre-made meals there. For people in the States, it's kind of similar to Whole Foods in that you got sort of a buffet selection of foods that you can have. So I chose to have the cotto gratin, as well as some chicken tenders. Again, the chicken tenders are somewhat breaded, and so you're going to get carbs there. So again, right now, I'm kind of doing this a bit rough, and it's not perfect. I'm developing a diet, but you know what? I work every day, and there's a lot of stuff to do. The point is, and something I've come to realize, is that you can't take an all or nothing approach, in the sense that what I would often do is say, well, today's a cheat day, and then I would go all out and I would just eat whatever, or this is a cheat week, or this is a cheat month. I mean, it gets pretty extreme, and so it's better to eat that slice of bread if you have to, and then not eat anything else that's high in carbs the rest of the day, than it would be to just completely binge because today is your cheat day. That's the whole problem with cheat days, and they can really set you back. I mean, when I used to have cheat days, sometimes a day, believe it or not, you can be 3 or 4 pounds more the next day. And so it might take a lot of effort to lose 3 or 4 pounds, and to put it back on is relatively easy. So you got to watch out for that. That's why I definitely strongly advise against cheat days. And as well, when you're talking about the ketogenic diet, if you are doing it right, as I mentioned in the first video, if you're doing it right, then you shouldn't have massive cravings. I mean, a lot of people, including Dr. Berg, including Tom DeLauer, they both advocate intermittent fasting. My view on that is that starting off initially, you may not be able to do intermittent fasting, especially to the degree to which they're asking you to do it. So even right now for me, I'm getting back on it, but I find that if I skip breakfast, I can do it, but you end up getting sort of hungry and lethargic and a bit irritable and all that kind of stuff, because your body is going from high level carbs and sort of this traditional model of eating every 2 or 3 hours, keeping your carb levels high, to a model of, fat that's going to sustain you over a long period of time. But your body has to do that, has to go through that phase. That is an adaptation phase. Keto adaptation is a real thing. Anyway, that's it for today. Results are going good. I'm going to weigh myself again tomorrow. I'm happy with my success so far. And for supper, just to give you an idea, I've got a photo here. So take a look at that. I hope this works. And other than that, have a great day. Enjoy the comments. I had a couple of great comments from people who saw my first video. I was surprised. They really looked at it. They saw it. I'm making the video right now. I forget the names. There's Bonnie on keto. And there's a gentleman, and I think his name is Nick. Sorry, I will get it right next time. Check those guys out. They have their own videos, and support the community. And there will be more great content coming your way soon. Thanks. Still working out some glitches here in my video editing and so on, but here is a photo of my lunch. Now I'm going to try to... And here's a photo of my supper. So anyway, the first one was my lunch, this one's my supper. Sorry about the video editing situation, but I'm hoping to have a lot better video editing very soon. Thank you.